Biggie says he's getting ready to move and get a grill. I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about that myself.
Yeah, I can finally grill again. I'm real excited about that.
Yes, you can get out and
I
do
have
your
a backyard.
Yeah. You ought to come to the Smoke and Soak this weekend. Get you a grill. Get your Louisiana grill.
Yeah, smoke and soak.
Yeah, I'm smoking and soaking this weekend.
This not.
That's right.
This is what those Mormons do at Brigham Young, is it?
No, that's just soaking.
When I found out about that, what does that entail? I remember we talked about that. You soak your junk, don't you?
Well,
No.
No.
You
soak it in.
Hold on, let's do the alarm.
Wait a minute, it's Titillation Tuesday.
Trigger.
It's Titillation Tuesday.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right. Woo. Warning.
Kids in the car.
If their kids are in the car,
We're about to talk about soaking.
kick them out of the car. Stand on the corner here. They're
You're
talking
right.
about
It's
soaking.
Titillation Tuesday.
It's Titillation Tuesday.
My-
I'm unprepared.
My understanding is that the students at Brigham Young and perhaps at the University of Utah, but if you are Mormon, premarital sex is not allowed.
Of course.
But they have found a way around it, allegedly, by soaking, which is when the man places his penis inside the woman's genitalia and does not move.
But in some cases,
How else does anybody do it? Isn't that what you do?
No one moves.
Hold
well,
it.
Are you in? Yes.
But there's no gratification to that.
hold on.
Yeah.
Now there is some.
There's an addendum.
Yes, you can have somebody sit like on the end of the bed and bounce up and down.
That's it.
There's a name for that person.
Yeah, I forget that.
There's a name
Yeah.
for that person too. It's called. It's not rocking, but it's something like that.
Yeah,
Do people, they really do that?
I've seen. Now,
Friction is fun.
Did they really? Come on.
I don't know how true this is, but I've seen like some TikTok, Instagram reel type stuff where they interview students at BYU and they ask them like, "What's the craziest thing you've done?" And sometimes it's funny stuff. It's like, I watched a PG-13 movie without my parents knowing.
Yeah.
But some will say, I was the jumper for my friend who was soaking. And they're like, what? What was that like? And it's like, well, I wasn't watching. I was just on the end of the bed, and I was just doing the up and down.
If you watch ESPN Game Day, whenever they happen to be in Utah, because the University of Utah has had some good teams lately.
Yeah.
Occasionally they'll be, Brigham Young will be there.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee, who's now joined the cast of Game Day, he will mention soaking every single time he's in Utah. And they cut to the crowd, and the girls are like, oh, my God, he knows.
He knows they do it. So the guy gets on top of the girl, inserts.
Yes.
Oh, that's it, isn't it?
That's it.
I mean, what?
That's it. You're done.
But wait a minute. But when they start jumping up and down, I mean, does he climax?
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, what's to keep the guy from? I mean, how do you know if it's from the rocker at the end of the bed?
Yeah, just do it.
No, because he's watching.
Well, I got.
Yeah,
but when
this way you could say I'm not sexually active.
Yeah.
But I think you are sexually
You've already
active.
penetrated.
If you penetrate
You've
a woman,
inserted.
If you insert, my question: if I were Mormon and doing that, I wouldn't even bother, because if you insert and don't finish, it's worse than just not doing it.
Yeah, you're already there.
You're there. I mean, then it's like so close, and you can't get to the goal line.
Like Moses in the Promised Land. Learn something. Read a book.
Yeah.
Are you saying the thrusting is the sin?
That's what they.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
That's sexual activity.
Yeah.
I love Mormons, but that I just am confounded by.
Yeah, they have great bend around all the rules.
They really do. Like they can't drink soda, but they can drink it hot or something like
Yeah.
that.
It's the other way.
Other way around.
Yeah, it's like I
hot
can't have
coffee.
coffee or tea, but I can have,
Soda.
Yeah.
Weird.
But the person at the end of the bed, I mean, you're moments and inches away from a three-way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think you're
Which I'm all
usually
for,
fully
by the way.
clothed.
Yeah,
Well,
you're not. Your job is truly just to bounce up and
vibrate.
down.
Don't you think that would be unbelievably
Still.
frustrating if you didn't have a jumper and you just were in there soaking for how long? 10 minutes to what?
I don't know.
That's got to be as frustrating as it
don't know.
gets. You want to do it. You
If
want
you're
to
going to do
move.
that, can't you do the oral sex?
I'm not sure how they stand on that.
What do you think?
Not to completion though. You just got to hold
Hold
it.
it?
Hold it in your mouth.
Don't
You think?
So friction is fun.
Well, of course, yes, friction is very fun, but they don't
you
do
can't
it.
have the fun.
They don't do it.
But they think like the devil does the thrusting.
So
Yeah.
you got to bring in the,
The
devil.
sin is the
Got to bring the
thrust.
devil from across the hall in the dorm
Yeah.
and let him jump up and down.
Uh huh.
Imagine, what if you came in, Biggie, as the jumper, and they'd be like, "Oh man, Woo!
Yeah.
End up in the next dorm.
Best soak ever.
Yeah, but
Peel
I'd
him off the ceiling.
last like 20 seconds. I'd be like, I need a break.
Yeah, but you get charged for your services.
Yeah.
Everybody'd want
And
you.
the guy's like, I'm almost there. I need a break.
I need a break, bro.
God. Yeah, I remember that about soaking, and I had forgotten all about that. That's what
Term.
to me, they're a very strong people. I really like a Mormon. I do. I play pickleball with a Mormon.
They're not toys. They're not playthings.
No, they're great people. I find. I found it odd their underwear habits because there's a weird thing they do there too. Something
You
different.
keep saying the word weird. That's a little judgy.
I shouldn't. You're right. There's something they do that's unique to Mormons.
Okay.
And isn't it underwear?
Yeah,
You know that.
at least the men. I don't know about the women, but yeah, the men
a different
wear
garment.
some sort of a garment all the time.
This soaking thing. I mean, I think it's worse if you're going to just sit quietly and soak than it would be just to not have sexual penetration at all.
Have you asked your friend about it, or you're not close enough?
Not close enough.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know he was Mormon until he won't curse on the court, even when it's just.
Does he have workarounds, or he just doesn't say it at all?
No, he has workarounds.
Okay.
Like he'll hit one and go, Shania Twain.
Hey.
So he would do that.
Oh, frickin' frack.
Right. He would, and that was the one he kept going, Shania Twain, or, fiddly-doo and stuff like that. And so.
Odds Bodkins.
Right. So one day he went to the bathroom. So we had like a 2-minute break. And I said to, Kepco had him out there. And I said, what's up with this Shania Twain stuff? He's like, oh, yeah, he's Mormon. I was like, oh, okay. I get it now. I get it. So.
And then he's right about the workarounds, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of those.
And his son, this is all I know from this, who's a great guy and good player. His son got married, and somehow his age came. He was like 19. And I said, your son got married at 19? Or he just got married like last summer. I said, he got married at 19? And he goes, well, we're Mormon. And I said, oh, say no more. Say no more.
Yeah, he started late.
Well, right. And I wonder if his son soaked or if he soaked. I'm not close enough to ask, though.
Yeah, that's
too
tough
much.
ask.
That's too much. That's like asking somebody, when'd you first?
Well, you certainly don't ask them about their
you
kids, but you ask them about them. Say, hey, what's up with the soaking
Did
deal,
you
bro?
soak?
Yeah.
If I work up the courage.
You'll have to work up the courage because you'll never get him drunk.
No, can't. No. And boy, he's got a foul mouth though. Woo, Kelly Clarkson.
hey.
Reba. Yeah.
Which college campus do you think has the highest percentage of married students? Is it BYU?
Don't you think?
And followed by Utah?
I would actually bet BYU has a campus in Idaho. I bet it's. I've always heard it's BYU Idaho leads that.
They have a high percentage of married. Yeah, that makes sense. Scott, you're talking about Mormons and how they live. Go ahead. I shouldn't have said it like that. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. How they live.
Their ways are wild
all
and
their
wonderful.
ways.
Yeah, you say it like that. I'm wondering if we should be talking about it at all.
Look, I voted for Mitt Romney. I like.
And I appreciate that.
A lot of good it did.
Do you think he soaked? I bet he.
No, but he eats mayonnaise sandwiches.
He did eat mayonnaise sandwiches.
No, I never think
he got
soaked.
married young.
Yeah, and I think he's pure all the way
He's
through.
pure. Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be as politically correct with this as I can. I was married into a Mormon family for quite a long time, and it took me a little while listening to the girls talk. There was 7 women in the family, 7 children, all females, and they are taught that sex is vaginal sex is sex. They do not consider anal sex sex. So they can still be, quote, temple worthy and be considered a virgin as long as they do not have vaginal penetration. So that's a twist on that, and I've experienced that firsthand with many, many Mormon women, and it's just something they don't discuss in public.
Oh. Not that. You've experienced not that.
I thought that's what he meant. He experienced that, like anal or whatever.
How are you going to ask your friend about that?
The other day on Titillation Tuesday, something came up.
Don't ask both questions the same day. Kind of.
Yeah. Maybe when he does a backhand, you can be like, speaking of back doors.
I mean,
You can do like the backdoor action, right? No problem, right? That's the deal. We can talk about soaking and all. So I guess your oral thing.
I say it's all. I think all green lights on that.
I think you're right. According to our last caller, then. Wow, good stuff.